Good morning, children. Welcome to class 2. Today, what do we learn today? Today, we are going to learn chapter 1, Happy Feet, with lesson objectives to be aware of animals that live in adverse climatic conditions, to listen and follow the story, and to learn the meanings of new words, to read the text with proper pronunciation and expression, and to recall facts from the story. So these are all the things we are going to do. So the basic skill which we are going to learn today is reading skill. Now, just let's begin. Look at the picture, children, and tell me which animal is this. Yes, it is a camel, right? So camel, where does it live? It lives in the deserts. Very good. So, can it survive in a place where there is nothing but ice and snow? Of course, no. The animal is suitable only to live in desert areas. If it is going away from that particular area, probably it will not be able to live further. It is not suitable for it to live further. Let's see one more animal. Just identify which animal is this. Yes, this is a penguin, and these are water birds which can live in cold places. Other birds have wings for flying, but penguins have flippers to help them swim in water. So they'll be having wings to flippers to help them swim in water. So these are the penguins. So we have learned something about penguins, and we have known that an animal will not be able to live in other places if there is no suitable conditions. So this is a story. Happy Feet is a chapter which you are going to learn today. And we are going to see how it is related to animals and how it is related to penguin. So here, so there is something, let's begin. Do you know what penguins are? They are the birds that live in the sea. They live in cold, snowy areas like Antarctica and in Arctic region. In this story, Timsy and Papa worry about a penguin that has lost its way and has traveled a long way from home. Read on to know what happens. So now the reading comprehension we are starting on. We are starting on with the reading comprehension. Let's read. One morning, Timsy's father was reading the newspaper. Timsy was getting ready for school. Suddenly, her father said, "Oh, so sad." Timsy asked, "What happened, Papa?" "Why did you say that?" "A penguin has lost its way and has reached a country called New Zealand. It is very far away from its home," said Papa. "It is so sad," said Timsy. "But how did it get lost?" Papa said, "It got lost because it took a wrong turn while swimming in the sea." "So what will happen to it now?" asked Timsy. "I don't know, dear. Penguins eat snow when they are thirsty, but there is no snow now in New Zealand. It has started eating sand. It has fallen because of this. Some people have taken it to an animal doctor, a vet. How sad. I hope it gets well soon. I'll make a get well soon card for it," said Timsy. Papa smiled and said, "Yes, that is a good idea. I'll post it for you." "Does it have a name?" asked Timsy. "Well, people have named it Happy Feet, after the penguin in the film called Happy Feet, said Papa. Oh, good. I'll also ask my friends at school to make cards for Happy Feet. Will you post all of them? Asked Timsy. Papa said, of course, I will. Right, children. Hope you were able to hear the whatever I have read it, right? So it is a story about a penguin which who cannot sing but can dance. He is asked to leave his group as he cannot sing and was different. He leaves his home and stays away. He meets a group of other penguins who like his dance, and with his new friends, he travels to the world and has interesting adventures over there. During that adventures, she took a wrong turn while swimming, and then she has gone to another place where there is no snow. Penguin is habituated to live in the snow, so there it ate the sand, which has made it sick. So it was taken to a veterinary doctor, animal doctor, who is called as a vet, and then it got its treatment. So what did Timsy said? Timsy felt very bad to the penguin, and it said, "I will make a get well soon card." Such a nice girl she is, right? So children, so what we have learned that one. Now what I will do is we will just open your book and just see what is there in that. We have some words. We have some words called as suddenly. So what do you mean by suddenly? Yes, suddenly means all at once. So there is a word called, which is again bolded, which is also called as reached. Reached. Reached is arrived at. And there is something, another word called as took a wrong turn. So while swimming in the sea, wrong turn means to go to the wrong way. And a vet is a animal doctor who looks after animals. Get well soon card. A person who is ill, we will give them a card wishing them a very fast recovery, and we will wish them to come back to us to play along with us, right? So this is something which is a get well soon card. So here we can practice on some spellings called penguin. Where is penguin here? Where is penguin? Yes, penguins. So there is a word penguins over there, and now find out a word because. Find out a word because. Where is it? Here. Because. Wrong. 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 Next, thirsty. Thirsty is the word which is here. Thirsty. And next is asked. Here. Asked. And next is no. Here. No. KNOW. No. And film. This one. Yes, children. So we have done a reading today. So now what we are going to do is we are going to learn some words. We have learned some words also. All at once. reached, arrive at, take a wrong turn, to go to the wrong way. Vet, a doctor who looks after animals. Get well soon card, a card wishing a person to get well soon from an illness. And practice spelling words. I have shown you these words in the video. You can just see penguin, because, wrong, thirsty, asked, no, film. So these are the new words which we are going to do. So now what we are going to do is, so there is something where you have to act like papa, and you have to act like papa, and then you have to act like a father and a daughter. So what did the father said here? So like that you have to enact. So this activity you will be doing at home by reading. So what is there is, as of now, I'll be reading for, uh, um, as of now, we'll be doing a role play of reading, and further you'll be doing a role play at home. Means one paragraph your father will be reading and another paragraph you will be reading. So you're going to share the reading among yourself. Now, let's read together. So I am keeping my finger on, I'm keeping my this thing on the text and I'm reading it aloud. I want you to read along with me. One morning, Timsy's father was reading the newspaper. Timsy was getting ready for school. Suddenly, her father said, "Oh, so sad." Timsy asked, "What happened, Papa? Why did you say Why did you say that?" "A penguin has lost its way and has reached a country called New Zealand. It is very far away from its home," said Papa. "It is so sad," said Timsy. "But how did it get lost?" Papa said, "It lost because it took a wrong turn while swimming in the sea." "So what will happen to it now?" asked Timsy. "I don't know, dear. Penguins eat snow when they are thirsty. But there is no snow now in New Zealand. It has started eating sand. It has fallen sick. It has fallen sick because of this. Some people have taken it to an animal doctor or vet. How sad. I hope it gets well soon. I'll make a get well soon card for it." Papa smiled and said, "Yes, that is a good idea. I'll post it for you." "Does it have a name?" asked Timsy. "Well, people have named it Happy Feet, after the penguin in the film called Happy Feet," said Papa. "Oh, good. I'll also ask my friends at school to make cards for Happy Feet." "Will you post all of them today?" asked Timsy. Papa said, "Of course, I will." So, children, hope you have understood the reading of this one. Yes? So, what we are going to do is, so there is something which is there for y'all. There are some questions which you have to answer for this one. So some of the questions which are there is, you have to just look at the and answer the questions. Look at the, let's try one. Look at the picture on pages 1 and 2 and then answer these questions. What is Timsy's father reading? What is Timsy's father reading? A newspaper. What is the penguin eating? Penguin is eating the Sand. Right. So here there is one more exercise which you have to do it. Match the following to complete the sentences. Happy feet lost its way. When did it lost its way? Because it took a wrong turn while swimming in the sea. Happy feet started to eat sand. Why? Yes, because there was no snow for it to eat when thirsty. Some people took happy feet. Where did they take? To an animal doctor. People named it Happy Feet after the penguin in the film called Happy Feet. So you have to recall these things and then you have to do it. Hope you have understood this lesson, children. We will be meeting you with another lesson plan. Thank you so much.